What if one of the wisest characters in Kung Fu Panda was also one of the most tragic? The Soothsayer may have only appeared briefly in Kung Fu Panda 2, but her story is filled with wisdom, heartbreak, and redemption. From raising a future villain to helping Po discover the truth about his past, this is the complete life story of the Soothsayer. Early life. Long before Po became the Dragon Warrior, a wise old goat known as the Soothsayer lived in the city of Gongmen. Gifted with the ability to see glimpses of the future, she became one of the most respected figures in the city. Her predictions were trusted by the rulers of Gongmen, the Peacock royal family. Unlike many fortune-tellers, the Soothsayer didn't control destiny. Instead, she believed that everyone had the power to choose their own path. This belief would soon be tested. Raising Lord Shen. As the years passed, the Soothsayer became a caretaker and mentor to the young prince, Lord Shen. She watched him grow from a curious and intelligent child into a brilliant inventor. However, she also noticed something dangerous growing inside him: fear. One day, Shen asked the Soothsayer to predict his future. The vision she saw changed everything. She foretold that Shen would be defeated by a warrior of black and white. The beginning of tragedy. Terrified by the prophecy, Shen became obsessed with preventing it from coming true. Believing the prophecy referred to pandas, he ordered his wolves to destroy panda villages across China. The Soothsayer begged him to stop. She warned him that his actions were creating the very future he feared. But Shen refused to listen. As a result of his cruelty, Shen's parents banished him from Gongmen City. Before he left, the Soothsayer sadly watched as the prince she had cared for chose a path of darkness. Years later, decades passed. The Soothsayer remained in Gongmen City while Shen built an army and developed powerful cannons. Eventually, Shen returned to conquer the city. Even though he had become a ruthless warlord, the Soothsayer stayed by his side. Not because she supported him, but because she still hoped he could change. She constantly reminded Shen that destiny was not fixed. She believed he could still choose a better future. Helping Po. When Po and the Furious Five arrived in Gongmen City, they faced Shen's growing threat. During the conflict, Po began experiencing mysterious flashbacks about his childhood. The Soothsayer recognized what was happening. She gently helped Po understand the truth about his past and encouraged him to confront his painful memories rather than run from them. Through her wisdom, Po finally achieved inner peace. This became one of the most important moments in his journey. Shen's final choice. As the battle reached its climax, the Soothsayer made one final attempt to save Shen. She urged him to let go of his fear and abandon his quest for power. For a brief moment, it seemed like Shen might listen. But in the end, he rejected her advice. Shen chose to continue fighting Po. That decision ultimately led to his downfall. The prophecy came true, not because destiny forced it to happen, but because Shen's own choices made it inevitable. Legacy. After Shen's defeat, the Soothsayer's role in the story was complete. Although she wasn't a warrior, she helped save China in her own way. She guided Po toward inner peace, tried to prevent Shen's descent into evil, and proved that wisdom can be just as powerful as strength. Her lessons remain some of the deepest messages in the entire Kung Fu Panda series. The future is not written. Every person chooses their own destiny. So that's the life story of the Soothsayer from Kung Fu Panda. Do you think Shen could have changed if he had listened to her advice? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Kung Fu Panda character stories. Also, get me to 1K subscribers, so I can do a face reveal soon.